me on Part-Time Gamer Dad.
All right, cleansed. Did I just shoot the axe out of the air? Man, I am a good writer. All right, there we go.
It's the most time to play that he's ever had. He's a part-time gamer dad.
Well, we're not being chased by any axe-wielding nightmare monsters, so let's watch a little TV.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
I thought it was a science pirate there for a minute. Science. It be fascinating.
But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
You're about to enter the scary door.
If our lives are already written, it would take
Okay.
this man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Today I need everyone to wear bigger, starchier shirt sleeves.
I am Dr. Barclay Colvin.
What is this?
And I'm glad so many of you.
What is this? Why am I watching this?
Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation.
Why is it dubbed?
See, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now,
Yeah, they should
a
look
real
worried.
Experiment known as a quantum.
Did he say? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm.
And poorly dubbed at that.
There's no risk. Observe what occurs when I place
Wait,
the weapon.
wait, no,
against my own forehead.
I might have to blur this.
Merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot.
Murdered!
Yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire.
Well, yeah,
and
obviously,
one
we've all watched
that it
Loki.
did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this
As long as my little gizmo is plugged
did
in.
not
That's sort of a design flaw.
here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin.
I have no
By his own
words.
hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Oh, okay. Actually, it's not that I have no words. It's that I have far too many words that are all trying to pour out simultaneously. Even in the previous episode, when there was a little radio spot that was playing talking about a dog chasing rabbits off in the woods, yeah, that was meant to be foreshadowing, but it completely killed the pacing. It stopped my forward progress, and I had to sit there and listen to everything. And same thing here. I was being chased by a credible threat. I found a new weapon that would help me fight off this credible threat. The threat disappears, and now all my forward momentum has completely halted as I sat and watched this. Now, I didn't have to sit here and watch this, but I'm trying to let the game let me in and experience it. And I got this. Why was it overdubbed? Why was the dub on a delay? Why was the voiceover so weird? What was the point? Like, yeah, it's supposed to be nutty and quirky, but come on. It maybe gave a little hint that there's like some kind of multiverse thing happening here, teasing a little bit of what the overarching plot is, but boy, this was not the way to do it, man. I sort of get the sense that they really just wanted to make a movie and forced us to watch it. That was it. Didn't have anything to do with the actual, like, you know, Ludo narrative of the game. And yes, I said Ludo narrative, and I don't care. I'm that guy. I care about how stories are told in this kind of medium. And right now, I'm not really super happy with how the story is being told here. Shotgun. Just off to the next thing and hitting the next button. Is this what I've been missing in video games? Right? Like, the whole purpose of this channel is so I can experience games that I've missed out on while I was busy being a dad. And if this is what I was missing out on, I don't know, man. All right, batteries. Boy, have I got a lot of batteries. Why is there just a crate full of bullets here? All right, this Stucky guy is still hanging out. I don't want logs to drop on me. Okay, birds are bad. We learned that back at the cabin. How many of you are there? There are several of you. Oh, ho, ho. Time to test my new toy. All right, back him up, back him up. Keep burning the guys down. Did I get them all? Oh, okay. How about you kindly back the hell off? Aha! Ha ha! And ba-bam! Oh, okay. Not fast enough on the trigger. That's fine. Dodge? Dodge. Still, oh, sorry. Still hitting the wrong dodge button. Let's try that again. Okay, nice of them to tweak me with ammo and things right before a little mini fight here. All right, here we go. Take two. I mean, I kind of wish I knew what he was saying, but at the same time, it's been proven that he just spouts gibberish, so it's really not important for me to listen to. Okay, that doesn't do anything. He's not reacting to my light at all. Burn them all off. Burn them all off. All right, and the old spray and pray. Okay, there we go. Okay, not super effective for crowd control, but it is a one-hit kill, and that's kind of nice. Oh, is this like a boss fight? Am I fighting Stucky? He's a little speedier than the others. All right, come on, health, regenerate. And, okay. Oh, I see you, I see you. This definitely is a boss fight. Okay, and kablam. Alla kablam. You stay right where you're at, kiddo. And ba-bam, and ba-bam. There. Just like that. Nordic
Stucky's
walking.
Body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Ah, he's not dramatic or anything, though. Good lord. All right, another button to push. There we go. Is that a cupcake? I thought it was a cupcake. I was like, I could have used a cupcake. Oh, okay. Gotta go this way. Is that what that button did? It opened the gate? A lot of electric fence gates in here. Does it keep out like log bandits? All right. Am I at the gas station? Can I be done with the forest now? Yes.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Oh, you saw that. I didn't see it. How did I miss that? And why do they store it at the gas station?
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness,
So
the lights of
chatty.
the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
And I could really go for some Twizzlers, too. This is the real world asserting itself to you? Brother, this is the most surreal surrounding you could find yourself in the real world. I mean, what about this screams real world to you? Oh, you must lead a different life than I, Alan Wake. Alright, well, you know, at least gas prices are normal. Yeah, everything's normal. Perfectly normal here. Giant deer floats, floating tires. Perfectly fine.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that
Looked
there'd
like my
been some
garage.
kind of fight.
Puma Racing Oils. Need a racing oil? Find yourself a Puma. Give it a good squeeze. Well, of course it's closed. It's the middle of the night here.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Rest rooms. No, you gotta get the key at the desk, man. Usually attached to a big giant rasp. Like in Sam and Max. Well, there's an open door in the garage. Let's go through that. Alright, anything cool in here? It's a nice tool chest. Oh, do I get to watch another TV show? Heck yeah, let's do it! First one was so much fun.
Outside the cabin.
Okay,
outside
hush.
the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy.
Okay, you
Was
could
I
have stopped
losing my
right
mind?
there. You could have stopped right there. You didn't need to comment on what we all just saw, right? Like, okay, so, listen. At the beginning of the game, in the nightmare, it was hinted at very strongly that we were being attacked by a character from the book. So it lays the foundation of Alan Wake being able to write things into existence. That's sort of the thesis statement of this game as it has been stated so far. And we're running into more axe-wielding nightmares that bear similarities to what we saw in the dream. So theoretically, we are fighting people that has been written by Alan, punctuated by the fact that we're picking up manuscript pages as we go. Like, the symbolism there is pretty obvious. So this was actually an effective use of in-game video because it didn't entirely halt forward progress. We actually got to, it only lasted for a few seconds, and it gave us a little clue about what's going on. We see Alan busy writing something in order to correct something that has gone wrong, right? They could have just played it and let us keep on moving and have it, you know, percolate in our brains a little bit, but they had to go and comment on it. And that, again, removes any of the mystery. Like, it's one thing for a shambling nightmare to walk by you, and we'll get back to the game. I promise, we will get back to the game, but let an old English major talk about this for a minute. It's one thing to have a shambling nightmare cross your path far off into the shadows and let it inflame your imagination, right? Because the worst monster is the one that you never see. So if you just see something off in the distance and then continue on with the game, you start to question whether or not you really did see it, right? Like, what was this thing? What is the nature of this thing that I just saw? They could have had that moment here with this little video. We could have seen it. It could have raised more questions and answers, and we could have gone on with the game. But instead, the game had to pat itself on the back and say, hey, we all just saw this weird thing, right? Wasn't it weird? And I really hope that this is not a habit that it develops, because that could have been actually a really good moment, and it chose to spoil it. I'm sorry. I'm finding more faults with the game than successes, and I will say that it is a cool game so far, and I want it to be better. There are so many ways in which it could be better, and I'm pointing out the ways in which it could be, right? At least according to me. Ah, it's actually not going to talk to me. Okay. The 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to the 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music. For the children, Old Butt-Tooth Charlie in the afternoons, and Montgomery the Mystic's Amazing Phantasmagoria in the evenings, just for the kiddywinks. What kiddo doesn't love a good Phantasmagoria? Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest Parade. 3 exclamation points. All right, where's y'all's Twizzlers? I've got a serious Jones. Deli gum. The only gum with the minty freshness of deli meats. Only 2% bones. All right, anything worth seeing in here? I mean, obviously all the exterior lights are on. They gotta be here for a reason. Oh, look, a phone. Let's use it.
Rainbow Sheriff Station.
And just like that, they appear. Okay. Easy peasy. Here we have Officer Serious Bun.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
What? Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
And just to illustrate that point.
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station. Okay?
You didn't run into any axe-wielding shadow monsters,
Wake,
did you?
Have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
Yeah, I shot him in the face 5 times.
I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest.
With a
She
shotgun.
wouldn't believe me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Did you not notice that I'm carrying both a pistol and a shotgun? They're tucked within my tweed jacket. All right, drone shot out and dissolve into next scene. She communicated only with her eyes, yet I knew exactly what she was thinking. She was thinking, who is this guy standing on a fence post talking about his wife that's missing? And sure enough, the island is gone. Questions, mysteries. Tune in next time on Alan Wake. Oh, okay. La 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 la. We're gonna have to mute this so I don't get copyright claimed again. Like in episode 2, that was annoying. Okay, end of episode 1. We're skipping. Okay, that would have been a good place to stop this episode, but we're gonna launch right
Thank you
in.
for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it.
Oh, okay. Trophy time. Hooray!
She's missing.
Alice?
All right, everybody getting this?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Dun dun dun. Episode 2, Taken. Oh, and like any good thing, it starts with a flashback. 3 years ago, New York City. Honey, are you home? I got the paper bag from Silent Hill PT.
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
I don't know, man. The sun's down. If I have a sip of coffee after the sun goes down, I'm going to be up all night, and not to mention the fact that my stomach will be talking the entire time we're in bed. All right, Bag, do you have anything to say?
Watch out. The gap in the door. It leads to another dimension. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I'm actually making the coffee. Okay. Well. He wasn't lying. That is a serious New York winter right there. Okay, cool. Tell you what, we'll see what episode 2 has to bring in the next episode. So next time on Part-Time Gamer Dad, we're gonna make some coffee together. But in the meantime, do all the YouTube things, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da, shoo-be-doo-wah, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.